Hello! I really don't know how to start this video. I'm kind of getting bored of my regular intro, you know, but yeah, this works. It's a little bit more casual. This particular video is going to be very casual. It's just going to be a very talkative video. But yeah, so it's currently been over a month since I went to see BTS at Wembley, and literally just now I realised that I haven't actually spoken about it yet, and I thought, you know, better late than never, may as well talk about it now. But yeah, I don't know why I put off doing this video for so long. It might have been just because I didn't find the footage of that week until now, or I just didn't want to make the video at the time when I just got back. But now I feel like this is a good time to do it. I'm in a good mood, and the post-concert depression is still hitting me quite hard, but it's not as bad as it was when it was like a couple of weeks after the concert. So yeah, that's basically what this video is going to be about. I've not talked about this yet, but anyway, let's get into what was probably the best week of my life. So starting on Wednesday the 29th of May, I was travelling to London. That was the day I was going to be travelling to London, and I packed my backpack and I also packed an extra bag as well because I was bringing a lot of stuff. I was going to be there for probably 4 whole days and 5 nights, so I would be there on the Monday, but I'd be going back on the Monday. That was the day I'd be going. And there's an annoying bird. Okay. But yeah, and I got on a train to London and I was ready to go and meet my sister and stay with her for the next 5 nights or so. And I was pretty excited, you know. The train journey was very chilled out. There wasn't that many people on the train as I thought there was going to be, and the train journey lasted about 1 hour and 15 minutes, I believe. So that was pretty much what happened. And yeah, when we got into London, the train was going past all these buildings, and that was when you really thought, yes, I'm in London again. I've been to London quite a few times, especially as my sister lives there, so I go and visit her as often as I can, but it had been a while since I'd travelled from my hometown to London, so going on that train instead of the train from where I'm at uni was a very nostalgic experience, I think, because it had been a while since I'd seen all those buildings and all the different parts and everything. But yeah, it was very exciting. When I got to the train station, I then had to brave the tube, which wasn't fun, especially with all the things I was carrying, but I managed it. I met my sister and her friend that night and we went out for something to eat, and it was just really good. Now on to the next day, the Thursday. Me and my sister decided we were going to brave the massive queues of the pop-up stores. That was what we were going to be doing, and yeah, we managed it somehow. So we went to the BTS pop-up store. It was the Speak Yourself pop-up store that they did specifically for this tour, and we queued for about, I don't think it was that long. I think it was probably half an hour, maybe even 45 minutes. It wasn't long at all. We got there just as the pop-up store opened, so the queue was moving quite quickly. And yeah, we were hanging around for a bit, but not that long. I think when we got to the entrance, that was when it really dragged, because it was like, we're so close yet so far. But when we finally did manage to get in, the atmosphere was something else. Really was something else. We got into the store and everyone was singing along to the songs. There were people dancing at the front and they were playing all these different BTS music videos right at the big front of the store, and it was just incredible.
Oh, tell me, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh, text me, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. For every picture, come be my teacher. You want, you do, listen to my baby now.
And the energy everyone had in there was amazing. I went off for a little bit to go and order my bits and bobs that I wanted. If you saw in my haul, I only got a few things in there. And then me and my sister decided to explore a little bit. And we went and had a look at some of the BTS dolls, and they dressed them up in some of the merch that they were selling in the store, which I thought was really cute. And yeah, seeing the dolls up close actually made me feel a little bit better about them, you know. They looked really good. And then they also had them in their regular idol outfits, which is the outfits they're going to be sold in. So yeah, but it was really good. We also got a picture with the massive wall of all the boys on it, and it was just a really nice time. Then straight after this we decided to trek all the way to Camden Market, which was where the BT21 pop-up store was. This was a pop-up store that had mainly been promoted through Twitter. It was all official BT21 merch, and the merch in there was incredible, and I actually got this t-shirt from there as well. But yeah, when you go in, it's literally like all these colours just throwing themselves at you, and it was just a really nice atmosphere, you know. They had all these cardboard cutouts of the characters, which I of course had to take a photo with because I needed to. And yeah, they were playing music in there, and Seesaw was playing literally as I came in, and it made me so happy, and I was just like, yeah, it was honestly a really, really good day. Then after that we were exhausted, so we went back to my sister's flat for dinner, and I don't think we went out that evening. I think we just decided to stay inside because we'd had enough. Like, we'd done quite a lot of things that day, so we decided it's time to go back and just have a rest and not do anything. And it was Friday, and this was the day that the official merch stores at Wembley were going to be selling the merch. So I woke up at 4 AM, just like on my own. I didn't get woken up by an alarm, nothing. I just woke up on my own, which probably showed my enthusiasm for getting the merch. And then I woke my sister up at about 5:30, which was a reasonable amount of time. And we managed to get to the merch stores at, I think, around 7:10. And the queue there wasn't that bad, but when it got to around 8 and 8:30, the queue behind us was massive, and I was just like, what is going on? But the thing is, the queue moved really quickly. Once the merch stores opened, they managed to organise the queues really well. It was very well organised, and I managed to get all of the merch that I wanted, which I was very happy with. So yeah, my sister wasn't too happy about waiting in line that early and the fact that I woke her up that early as well, but I think we managed it. I think it was okay, so that was all good, and we did everything we wanted to. And after we went to the merch stores, I met up with my friend Summer, and it was really good. It was my first time meeting her, and she was lovely, and yeah, but I looked terrible that morning. And then we wandered around Wembley for a little bit. Then me and my sister decided to go back to her flat because we needed sleep. Like, we were so tired. And then, yeah, we went to sleep, and then I woke up, I think around 4 in the afternoon. And that was when we decided we were going to go to Piccadilly Circus. So there was like a huge event thing at Piccadilly Circus. There were loads of people there, like so many. There was a huge crowd of people waiting to see this particular ad that had BTS in it, and it was going to be played for a whole hour. So it was going to be played like on a loop for an hour, but it was really good. So me and my sister headed to Piccadilly Circus, and we just watched all of the boys on the screen for probably what was about like maybe half an hour, 20 minutes, I think. We got there quite late, so when we did arrive, quite a few people had already left, which was fine. That meant there wasn't that big of a crowd and everything, but yeah. There was still a lot of people though, like a lot of people. But yeah, it was just a really fun experience, and like the impact that they had is just incredible. The fact that so many people showed up just to watch an ad on the Piccadilly Circus screen is just mad. Like, is just madness. So then after that, me and my sister decided to depart, and we actually went to Green Park, I believe. We went and hung out there for a little bit, and that was when we found out that J-Hope was at the Disney Store that day. Well, at least we think he was that particular day. And my sister was so mad and upset, and she was just like, why weren't we there? But yeah, we sat around Green Park for a little bit waiting because we had a reservation at the Hard Rock Cafe. And then we went to the Hard Rock Cafe, had our dinner, and it was great. So on the Saturday, me and my sister just decided to have a bit of a chilled out day. We had a lie-in, which we both deserved, and we went to Oxford Street, and we went to the Disney Store and recreated J-Hope's photo in the Cinderella's carriage with holding like his Mickey Mouse and stuff. We couldn't find the same Mickey Mouse that he had, but we did manage to pick up just like the regular Mickey Mouse who was dressed as like a guard, a London guard, which was really cute, and we recreated them. Then after that we headed to Holland Park. This was just a really cute and beautiful park, and it was really nice, but the thing me and my sister didn't take into consideration was how hot it was that day, and walking around in a park without anything to drink or anything wasn't the best idea, so we didn't end up staying for that long. I think we stayed for like maybe an hour, and then we decided to leave. We got a drink before we got on the tube, and then we decided to head back and rest for a little bit before we went on our next little London adventure. We went to the riverbank by the London Eye, and we went to the Wagamamas there, which we basically wanted to do for a while, so we sort of went there and had our dinner, and it was really, really good. And then we took some photos in front of the London Eye, and yeah, basically just had a nice stroll in the evening, and it was really good. It was really, really good. Now, on the Sunday, it was finally the day we were seeing them for the very first time, and I was so excited. I couldn't believe it. I was very excited. When I woke up that morning, I had the biggest smile on my face, and I just was like, today's the day. Today is actually the day that I'm going to be seeing them. And I got ready. I was all ready to go. I got my outfit on, I put on my makeup, I'd done my hair. My sister still had yet to do all those things, so I had to wait around for her for a little bit, and I think we left at around maybe 3:30. I think we left around that time. But yeah, we still managed to get there with a reasonable amount of time, so we were able to do things and like wander around Wembley and eat. And yeah, it was just really good. After we had eaten, we decided to go into the stadium, and the way that they did the tickets was really weird. It wasn't they didn't have people scanning the tickets. You had to put it under this machine thing, and then it'd scan, and then you could go through, and then they check your bags and pockets and whatnot. And yeah, and then when you went past the bag check, you were free to wander, and it was this big space for like, you know, each entrance. And there were people handing out banners and also the survey cards as well, so me and my sister managed to pick up one of them each. And then we walked through into our block, and I kid you not, as we walked through, you just saw like this huge stage, and it was massive, and honestly, photos don't do it justice. Like, it was insane. And as soon as me and Leah got there, like, we just were amazed, and my sister was even like, how did you get us these seats? And I didn't know. I was just like, I have no idea, but we were extremely grateful, and we were so excited, and yeah, we were basically just ready for them to come on stage. Before they came on stage, they played loads of different music videos of theirs, and also had a few advertisements for like things that they were doing as well. And people were singing along to like all the songs, and it was a really good atmosphere. Like, even before the concert, the atmosphere was amazing. But yeah, and then the concert started, and I freaked out, like seriously freaked out. So I'm gonna put like a montage of all the clips that I have from the concerts. I didn't film every song because I was very much in the moment at that time, and I wanted to experience it to the fullest. So yeah, but the clips I did film are a bit because I was looking at the stage and not at my phone, which is how you should do it really. It was my first time seeing them. I wanted to like properly be immersed into the concert, and I honestly felt like that. It was so different from any concert I'd ever been to before. It wasn't like I was going to see an artist I loved, it was more like I was going to see my best friends, which was probably what made the experience even more special. yeah, but honestly, as it got darker you saw like the whole ocean of army bombs and it just looks so beautiful, especially during Ampan Man. That was incredible. I loved it so much. It was such a good experience. And yeah. And then we had a secret mission to do. We had been asked to surprise the members by singing Young Forever to them. This is something I'm going to remember for the rest of my life. The fact that it was the first concert I'd been to of theirs and we were being asked to sing Young Forever to them, that was just, honestly, I felt so lucky and honoured. Like, I actually did. And seeing their reactions was just, like, it was unlike anything else. And I'm just really, I feel really happy and lucky that I was able to share that experience with them. And yeah, it was just a really good time. And then to finish the concert they played Microcosmos, which is one of my favourite songs now because it has so much meaning, and the atmosphere while they performed that song, it was just incredible and I loved it. It was really good. So yeah, that was basically everything about that week that I could have shared with you. It still doesn't feel real, it still doesn't feel like it had happened, and I just... It was a very surreal experience, but I'm so happy and I feel so honoured that I got to be able to go and experience that as well. And yeah, it was just the best week. Like, the whole week, not just the concert, but the whole time that I was in London, I just had the best time. And yeah, it feels really good now that I've spoken about it on this channel, because it was almost like, oh yeah, I'll show you guys the merch. And I just didn't speak about the concert. But yeah, so okay, that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm currently in the process of moving. I'm moving into my uni house in a few days, so if you guys don't get any videos from me for like maybe a week or so, then that's probably why, but I will try my best to upload next week. But yeah, okay, that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Okay, bye.